Sometimes people get confused if we can use a fridge and freezer on Shabbos because we're not supposed to spark electricity. So how does that work with the fridge and freezer? Like, how do you open up the doors? So there's a few different options, okay? There's one called Sabbath mode. A lot of fridges and freezers now have something called Sabbath mode where there's a button that you press and it turns off the light so you can open and close the fridge on Shabbos and freezer and the lights don't turn on. It also changes the compressor, something about that. So when the fridge or freezer open, something else doesn't happen there with the compressor. I don't know how to explain that. I'll show you how it works in my fridge and freezer. You're about to get a view of my tush. Let's put you over here. But there's two buttons here that you hold down and then it goes into Sabbath mode. Okay, so now it says SB on the top, and anytime you open and close the freezer, the light is not going to turn on. Okay, I just switched it back on. But another way that people do it if they don't have Sabbath mode is there's a light bulb in your fridge or freezer. You can just take it out. You can turn it off. A lot of people, like if you're in a hotel, will do that. Or if there's a button that you can press, like sometimes there's something that you can tape down so that when the fridge opens and closes, the light doesn't turn on. And what happens if somebody forgets to turn on Sabbath mode? Sometimes we'll see if we have a neighbor who isn't Jewish who can help us out, because obviously if all your food for Shabbos is in the fridge or freezer, you need it. You're not going to starve all Shabbos. So yeah, this is our way of being able to live in modern times and be able to use a fridge and freezer without breaking the laws of Shabbos.